Okay, now we're going to do a dress specification to send to the manufacturer. So we can just go off a normal spec, delete that picture. So we want to insert picture from file, and we're going to select the picture that we just drew. Which is this one here. Great. Okay, so now just zoom in so you can see what we just measured on our sample dress was the bust. So what we want to do is refer to this illustration. So like for a lot of manufacturers, English is not their first language. So when you call something something, they don't really understand what it is. But if you have a diagram showing where that is, they understand a lot better. So we go bust, waist, we did hip, then we did waist to hip, length of bodice, length at center front, length at side, width of strap, then we're going to add the other measurements that we did, which was length of skirt, bias binding, width of hem, elastic panel, length of zip at back, and that was it. So we'll just correct these reference points. That was C, D, E, F, G, H. That's all we went up to. So if, you don't have to give the reference point for everyone, but just the main ones will help. And then we're going to put in the measurements. So what we measured was the bust at 39.5, and notice that I've got a size 8, 10, 12, 14. So depending on what market you are, you might use European or US sizing. So a size 2, 4, 6, or a size 30, 36, 38, 40, 42. So I've just got this, and I measured the garment that was a size 10, so I fill that out. $36 for the waist. Then we measured a hip at 66. Waist to hip was 22. The length of the bodice was 12. Center front bodice $46. Length at side was 63. Width of strap was 1.8. length of skirt was 46 bias binding 1.8, width of hem was 6 millimeters. The zip was 25. Now you want to check all of these measurements, and I think I went out of order. Length at side 63, so that's a G. Length at center front 46. So what I would do is go back to the garment and just double check that's right. It could actually be longer because we're not measuring the drop, we're measuring fabric, so because fabric hangs differently, so I would just double check that. And also you can see the center front dips down compared to the side, so it could be correct, but I'd go back. So you just want to check over everything and you know, just check that you've got the right measurements, because they're going to see this and make it like exactly the same. So you want to put the description, whatever you want to call the style, daisy dress, make up a style number, maybe put the date that it was created, if you're referring to another block, you might want to put that there. Put your label name there and the season. So we'll zoom out, and that's essentially your measurement specification.